Welcome back to part 3 question and answer series. These question and answers are most likely to come in the university question answer paper for semester 1 first year BA LLB. This question had come in the past years, so I'm taking up this question here. What is converse per accidence? This is a very simple topic. Converse per accidence, also known as limited converse, is a type of logical conversion where a universal affirmative proposition is converted into a particular affirmative proposition. So there is a conversion of universal affirmative proposition into particular affirmative proposition. We will explain this further by looking at examples. This conversion occurs because the subject and predicate are not fully interchangeable without altering the truth of the statement. You'll understand this as we go down and look at the examples. In logic, when we convert a proposition, we switch the subject and the predicate. So there's a switch of the subject and the predicate while preserving the truth of the proposition. So even when we switch the subject and predicate, the truth of the original proposition remains. In converse per accidence, this is done with universal affirmative statements, that is A propositions, and the resulting proposition is the particular affirmative I proposition. Let's look at the standard form. Original is all SRP, which is a universal affirmative statement. All is a statement, S is the subject, R is the copula, P is the predicate. And in the converse, A goes into I proposition. Some are, they are I propositions. The subject of the original becomes the predicate of the converse, and the predicate of the original becomes the subject of the converse. That is here. They are interchanged. Rules for converse per accidence. It applies only to universal affirmative propositions of A type, that is all S, R, P. The resulting proposition must be a particular affirmative I proposition, that is some P, R, S, already explained above in the example. This is necessary because the predicate of a universal statement A type may not apply to all instances of the subject. Examples. Let us look at the logical example first. All humans are mammals. All becomes some are. Human goes into the predicate part. Mammal comes into the subject part. So some mammals are humans. When we interchange it in this way from A, that is when we converse from A to I, the meaning still remains the same. The meaning has not changed. But we cannot simply interchange A to A type. This you have to remember. A to A type is not possible in converse, because then the whole meaning changes. When we say all humans are mammals, original, that is the original, all humans are mammals, we cannot at the same time say all mammals are humans. It will not make sense. But if you convert it to I, A to I, then it is still keeping the meaning of the sentence the same. Second example, all squares are rectangles will become Some rectangles are squares, leaving the meaning intact. Let us look at legal examples. All valid contracts require consideration. All will turn to some. Some agreements requiring consideration are valid contracts. There are some additional words we need to add in here to still make the meaning of the sentence come out. All murder cases involve intent. Some cases involving intent are murder cases. What is the importance of converse per accidence? Ensures that the conversion of statements does not lead to falsehood by overgeneralizing. It helps in maintaining valid arguments, especially in legal and philosophical reasoning. It is widely used in law and everyday reasoning to analyze specific relationships between concepts. Now, directly converting universal affirmative propositions into universal affirmative converse statements can lead to logical errors unless the original relationship is symmetrical, almost the same as in equivalence. Converse per accidence avoids this pitfall by limiting the scope of the conversion. Thank you very much for staying around and listening to this video. If you have any doubts on your understanding of this particular topic, I would suggest that you refer back, for which I'll give the link at the top right now, wherein you can understand all the different conversion types, that is converse, obverse, obverted converse, contrapositive, inverse, partial and full. Thank you very much. Do share, subscribe, like if you found this video useful. Take care. Bye bye.